Hi Kyler, here's the video we shot of you the other day when you were skiing with Adam. Sorry it took so long to get in touch with you with this. We were trying to make small turns here, and one of the things you notice is your turns were quite a bit larger. And one of the things that I wanted to show you while you were directly across from the camera here is we could see how much your snow or the snow was spraying off your skis from about the front binding point on back. And the front of the skis here did not have much pressure on them. There was no snow spraying off of here, which just tells us that you're back on the heels. And as we actually move you back, you can almost watch yourself coming back farther and farther and farther towards your heels as you're going forward. So you're kind of, in fact, the snow spray is coming off a little bit more forward there, and as you go forward it starts coming back more and more and more towards, now it's almost behind your binding. So that just tells us that you're moving back. And so that relates to all that stuff we talk about when we're working with beginners the first time in terms of stance and having them apply pressure to the toes. And that happens when they're flexing their ankle and putting pressure on the toe. So that kind of stuff you can practice all the way back at the demos, but you see the importance of that and how that connects up to your higher level skiing. And that, of course, would help the skis bite much faster and help you make shorter turns. One other thing, or two other things I wanted to show you is right up near the start. You'll see how you're leaning inside the turn here, and what that's going to end up doing, that's called banking. You'll notice that the weight's going to end up coming over here on that inside foot, which is the right foot here in this case. And you'll almost see the total movement as you're coming. You can see how all the weight starts going into that right foot, right in that area right there as you're leaning inside. Had the hill been real icy there, you might have slipped right over on the side. So what we actually want to try to do is have the upper body move over here in this direction. That keeps weight on this outside ski, and it increases the edge angle on that ski also, and that will shorten up the turn also. So you want to feel this rib over here come down and pinch your hip. That will help tip this upper body here to the outside of the turn. And then finally, the last point I want to make, so point 1, 2, 3 is best viewed down here. Once you're tipping inside the turn, you're going to end up taking your shoulders here and turning them in the direction of the turn, and that's called rotation. And so that's coming about because you're trying to help. You'll really see, look at that right shoulder, and you're going to really try to drive through the finish of the turn. Your skis, if they were being edged better by you tipping to the outside, they would be doing the turning for you, but here you're trying to help them out and finish up the turn by turning the upper body first and then having the skis follow through them, and that's called rotation. So again, if you just clean everything up by trying to stand more on the balls of your feet with the chest over your toes, your skis will start working from the ground up, and then just tip to the outside. They'll make much shorter radius turns for you, and you won't have to add in this little bit of turning or rotation here at the end. So hopefully that all makes some sense. If not, you can go ahead and respond to me with any questions that you might have, and we can talk about it some more, and of course we'll work more on it out on the hill sometime.